So beautiful. And can. And you have the horse. You've done such a good job with the horse. So lots of really, really strong positives here. Okay, let's start with Travere this way, see if we have. And right. I wish you'd ride a little more corner. Not too much, just a little. Corner. Keep your right leg on and go straight. That's good. And straight. And then next long side to half pass. Then more. Then more. And now straight and Travere. Good. And straight ahead. Try not to let her speed up when you do the half pass. Try to keep the same canter. Once more. That was much better. And more. Sit right, put the right leg on, and head right. Very good, walk. Super. Yay! Any questions? Yes? Whatever you like. Whatever you like. Just give us a couple clean flying changes. Thank you so much. Perfect. Stay in your saddle. Good, walk forward. Right now, don't worry about the croup high. What will fix that, and we want to work half steps, but I don't want to do more changes. Did plenty yesterday. What will fix the croup high is making her go longer. Okay. And not tempies yet. Wait with the tempies, she's not croup high. Yeah. Singles, and then start doing the singles on the rail, and especially countering. Now that will get rid of the croup high. When the croup high is gone, it stays relaxed. Then carefully start your tempies, but always going back to single changes when there's an issue. Because if you rush the tempies, you end up going a lot slower than if you take your time and not creating a problem. Especially with the horse, it's a little bit of an overachievement. They're the best kind of horse. But you have to, it's like a sensitive horse that we had the lesson before you. You have to teach them, treat them with much more finesse and good riding than a horse. But they're the best horse. And medium off, they take more skill. Yes? Don't ask me, but it does. And same thing if a horse is really flat in the changes, doing them on the rail will get them to change with more expression. And I think it's because the rail is there and they don't want to step on it. They're a little more deliberate in how they think through the changes themselves. And I mean, I can understand that because if they swing a little, they're going to step on the rail. And they simply think about it a little bit. I mean, I think about those things a lot too, because I spent most of my life trying to figure out horse brain. But I think that's the reason for it. Okay. But if doing changes on the rail really improves changes. Now get her a little rounder. I don't want her being off the bit because I don't want her too deep. I simply want her perfect, you know. Okay, do the half steps from the trot, because we remember yesterday it didn't work with the walk. You'll end up with no walk. Every horse is different. You have to modify everything for each horse.
Anytime?
Anytime, anyhow, anyway. Just keep her relaxed and round. Don't get her so upset. Do some little circles first, 10-meter circles first. I have good luck with hot horses, 10-meter circle. I put piaffe and passage on a lot of horses. I probably have it on at least 8 of the ones I ride every day. Trot on. But I do a lot of it on 10-meter circles, teaching the piaffe. Not the passage. Passage I do longer lines, but piaffe and 10-meter circle. So try the half steps on the 10-meter circle. So now go into your half step. Use the bending toe. Don't let her neck come up. Remember we spoke with that. Yeah. And trot on. That's good for the first one. And you can move your circles around anywhere you want. But try it on the circles. I find it works a lot better, especially on hot hair. Drop the neck. Drop the neck before you ask. Get the neck a little too low. Right now you can have her a little too deep, my friend. She needs to be a little too deep. But I didn't want in the regular work, I really would like a little now, but not too short. Darling back. Also start shrink your saddle pads more.
Use what?
Shrink your saddle pads.
Okay.
So your legs, they're not in your way. And again, keep the bending, keep the neck low. She can be a little overflexed, that's fine. Good, good, very nice. Move your circle around, go different directions on your circle. You can, I'm not saying you should, I'm just giving you feedback. Great job, she's awesome. Let me get in the house. Lower leg more under. Get her haunches a little more engaged. Touch her a little. Don't lean so forward. Touch her a little bit there. Get her haunches more under. Good. And trot on. That's what you want. That was good. Don't lean so far forward. The leaning forward is shifting of the weight. It's not, nobody should see it. Just shifting slightly. And again, half step. More in place. Touch a little. Touch a little. Good. Touch a little. Very good. And gone. See how you're able to stretch the muscles when you want to contract a little with the circle? She wants to over-contract her muscles, and then you're in trouble. Get her more engaged. More engaged. More engaged. More engaged. Touch her with the whip a little. Don't let the mouth just swing out. You can put the whip in the outside hand. And I always like a little longer whip. Push the whip down. Please choose what you've got. Push your whip down in your hand. Make your whip as long as possible. Yeah, and touch. And I would ride a little longer. Get her more in there. Don't let the haunches swing out. Go the other way again. She does better to the right. Don't let the haunches swing out. Don't let the haunches jump. And keep her more under. And again, half step. More under. More under there. More under. Just a few steps and take her forward. And again, get her more under, sit in the saddle, touch her a little, get her step under herself. More under. Little more under. Little more under. All. Now just touch her with the whip behind her buttocks and get her to more under. Reins in one hand. Reins in one hand. No, just reach. Reins in one hand. Reins in one hand. And now just reach back and touch her behind her butt. And cup. Okay, now ask again. Now reins in two hands. Reins in two hands. Just give me a different ways. Get her to understand what we want. Careful. Don't get her so tight in front. Stay on the rail now. And again, stay on the rail. Stay on the rail. Okay. On the rail? On the rail. And again, now. Find a different way. Think that would work? Put your whip in your inside hand. And reach back. And touch her. Put the reins in one hand. Put your head down. Now, put your crazy thing we're asking us to do. And again, have fun. And walk. Good enough.
Good.
Walk, rock the reins. Good enough. You walk. Did you feel the last one was your best one? And you know, I think the circle will help you because it gets her looser in her back, but then I think to get her more engaging, you're going to need to use the rail. And that will get a little bit longer whip, so it's easier to use. But she'll definitely be a very nice girl. She's going to learn piano, but in a nice way, you have to get her to understand what she wants. None of this is because she doesn't want to do it. She has no idea what she's doing. Not a clue. And you don't want to be rough because she'll try too hard and everything will go wrong. Yeah. She'll learn it. She'll learn it really easy, but it's you figuring out how to explain it to her, not you roughing her up. I mean, you look at so much training at Piaf. People hit a horse with a whip, and they don't do Piaf, and they hit him again. And, you know, and then the horse is just, that's it. The horse goes nuts. I don't know. I don't have any trouble teaching horses Piaf massage, but you just using these little methods and gradually building more engagement, pretty soon they're Piafing, and once they Piaf with massage, usually it's okay. But I always teach Piaf. And I teach so many horses, so many breeds. And now, most of them learn it just fine. How well they do it depends a little bit on their natural ability. But they learn it just fine. But just this kind of fiddling. Good job.